la roba. Hey, this one. Yes.
Welcome.
Baby boy, man. I'll fucking kill you, nigga. This year.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Harden. For three. Rebounded by Kamare. Pass to Lillard. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Converts after the nice spin. Lillard's got 5 now.
What touch. Just another way Lillard can beat you.
And a deep three from Harden. Portland grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Well, Dame doesn't go into the mid-range too often, but he'll take what the defense gives him.
Here's Harden. Here's Bassett. And Walton sends it back. And he gets it back. Screened by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's been a quick start for Portland. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. With some arc, as he pulls it in.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against a top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Harden. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Clock at 6. And that one drops for him.
Well, Harden could run this action in his sleep. He knows every pick-and-roll trick there is.
Here's Lillard. The good-looking shot from the wing. Lillard's got 11 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Back to Harden. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. Lillard, right side. Back to Avdia. From 12 feet out. Bank shot. No good. Clippers trail by 5. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Harden left side. 54 seconds left in the first quarter.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Trailblazers leading by 3. High post Johnson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Now here's Paul. Here's Harper. Going in with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible position. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Clippers trail by 6. Paul looking over the floor. Over to the left wing. Outside Harper. Pass to Zubac. And he banks in the layup.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
There's the triple. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 4. And back with the start of the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And
another exciting young player from Canada. Shape Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trailed by 8. Pass to Zubac. Deflects the pass. DePaul. Here's Harper. Driving to the basket.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. On the wing, Johnson. The rebound by Harden. Clippers trail by 6. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, this supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And here are the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Portland no good that time either. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, he outworked everyone for that board. It's a kind of effort you love to see.
Castle with it. Lillard picks him up to the left side wing. In by Jones. Castle on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Lillard from outside. They get the rebound. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Portland leading. Back to Lillard. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The shot by Lillard, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond. And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Now, here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Walton with the steal. Here's Holiday. Finish off the break. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Guys?
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Done outside. The 3 from Harden. And that's collected by Bill Walton.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Kamare. Portland needs to get off the shot. That's a 2 from Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Paul with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Lillard outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Chalk up 2 there. Clippers trailed by 7. Pass to Paul. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. What is it look now for Portland? Portland leading by 10. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Klingon. Can't get it to fall.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And here's Harper from the arc. They need this. Getting inside, it's Harden.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Johnson surveying the floor. Portland again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Fires from the wing. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland.
A productive area for Johnson a lot of nights. With his high release, he can become a serious mid-range threat. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right.
43.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Castle. Pass to Harper. To the inside. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson outside. No one near him. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Harper. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, number 28, Charles Bassey.
Outside Harper. Over Thybulle. Harper, no good. Portland leading by 10. Johnson, a wide open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And here's Harper from the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Sharp. He takes it in. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. Bassey pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Harper, no good. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
It misses.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Here's Lillard. Oh, the dunk!
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Harper. Now Lillard. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Trying again. Harper with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now Lillard. 18 feet away. Doesn't get that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Portland.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.